Buckle up, Drop Off just got smarter. This is the Carpool Dad podcast, where coffee is strong and opinions are stronger. Let's roll.
What is up, Carpool crew? Welcome back. I'm Raz, and I need you to understand something before we get into this episode. I'm a simple man. I like my coffee hot, my weekends predictable, and my daughter's curls intact. 2 out of the 3. That's what I got this weekend. 2 out of the 3. We got a lot to get into today. So Thursday was a full production. Saturday was supposed to be chill and still found a way to surprise me. And somewhere in the middle of all of it, my wife made a decision about my daughter's hair that I'm still processing. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so it starts on Thursday night, right? My wife has been on this thing lately where she wants us to sync our calendars. You know, I had a bright idea. A digital calendar. Great, we could share it together. So we both know what's happening. When it's happening, who needs to be where? In theory, brilliant. Vacation, partnership, modern family. In practice, nobody in this house knows how to use it correctly. Mostly my wife, and we're somehow more confused than before. She adds something, and I don't get the notification. I add something, and she shows up on her calendar 3 days later. At one point, there was an event called Saturday that had no description, no time, no location, just the word Saturday. Who added that? What does it mean? We don't know. No idea. It's still there. And the thing is, my wife is old school at heart. She will tell you she loves a digital calendar. She doesn't want to hurt my feelings. She also writes everything on a physical notepad on the kitchen counter. The notepad is more accurate. The notepad never let us down. The digital calendar sent me a reminder for an event that already happened 2 weeks ago. And this is how I almost missed that Saturday was fully loaded. Because when I finally sat down and looked what we actually had going, I want you to feel what I felt that moment. It was like opening a suitcase and a whole second suitcase falls out of it. So before Saturday even starts, Friday night, my wife pulls out the gift. Something I decided to give her early for Mother's Day. Now look, sometimes you see something, you know it's perfect, you get it for your partner, and you let your wife know, this is what I got her. Clean system, no guessing. I have benefited from this system before. But she looks at it again Friday night and goes, I think I wanted to return it. And I said, you just got it. And she goes, I know, but I think I could find something better. So now, here I am, feeling defeated, think I did something right. Long shoulders, gotta go to Amazon return and send the digital calendar back because it was a failure experiment. Not on this household. We're not ready for it yet. So somewhere recently, my wife also decided we need a formal system for the kids. Tasks, rewards, accountability. A whole program. And honestly, it's a great idea. I won't tell her. But it's a great idea. Kids need structure, responsibility, all of that. She made a chart. It's color-coded. It has columns. There are stickers involved. My son looked at it and immediately started negotiating. How many points for making my bed? Does it count if I make it, but the pillows is on the floor? Can I get bonus points? He has yet made it his bed, but he's thoroughly reviewed the compensation structure. My daughter looked at the chart, looked at the stickers, grabbed the sticker, put it on the chart, and walked away. Yep, that's my daughter. She didn't complete a task. She just took a sticker as a vibe. And now I'm the one trying to administer this program on Saturday morning while simultaneously getting everyone ready to go and tracking who earned what, and my son disputing a ruling on whether wiping the counter most of the way counts as a wiping the counter. It does not count. I made a ruling. He has appealing the ruling. The case is ongoing. Okay, so Home Depot does these free kids workshops on Saturday mornings. Little woodwork projects. They build something. They get an apron. They get a pin. It's adorable. My son has been asking for weeks. We missed a couple months with all the events going on. All right, I sign us up, father and son. This is the moment. This is bonding. This is legacy. We walked in. They hand my son a little wooden kit and a hammer and some nails. And I'm like, yes, okay. This is it. This is the moment I become the cool dad. The project was a small wooden jewelry box for Mother's Day coming up. Straightforward, step-by-step instructions, little pictures. Anyone could do this. My son immediately skips step 4, and I said, buddy, we started at step 1. And he goes, I know what I'm doing, Dad. He did not know what he was doing. He had to pull out 3 nails. The door went sideways. At one point, the jewelry box was upside down, and neither of us noticed for a full, 2 minutes. The Home Depot lady comes over, super nice, very friendly, and very gently help us undo what we had done. My son, unbothered, goes, Dad, can I have the hammer again? No. Can we fix it first? What did we do wrong? Just, can I hammer again? The project is secondary. The hammering is the point. We finish it. It's not a regulation jewelry box, but the thought is what matters, and my wife will love it. The paint is creative. I guess. Home Depot forgot to supply paint. Yeah, think about that one. He carried out of the store like it was a trophy. And he kind of was. That's our little project. We made that together. It's a badly beautiful project. And I love that jewelry box so much. While we're at the workshop and running other errands, my daughter and my wife had a classmate birthday party at one of those places with animal farms. The ones loud, chaotic. Every kid is running at full speed and the parents are all standing against the fence, holding cups of animal food, looking like they have been through something. My daughter, who was there as an invited guest, handled with remarkable entitlement. She was the only one not scared to walk into the field and fed the goats, and any other animals that they had roaming around. But good for her, man. Nobody stopped her. My wife didn't stop her. She handled herself so well with all the animals, while some boys in their class were butt-heading the goats. Oh, man, she's built different. They left the party at around 2 p.m. Both kids were exhausted. I was fully cooked. We had been running since 8 a.m. Sunday, though? Sunday will be calm. Sunday will be ours. That was my thought. Sunday started beautifully. We did some yard work in the morning, and I want you to know Guys, Bellsprout, the plant from episode 31, is alive. Bellsprout is thriving. Yeah. We don't talk about the other one. After the yard work, the kids wanted to fly kites. Perfect. Wholesome. Classic. Except, have you tried flying a kite with small children recently? Because the reality of a kite flying is that it's actually 8% running, 15% arguing about whose turn is it to hold the string, and 5% the kite actually being in the air. My son runs. The kite goes up. He's thrilled. He runs faster. The kite goes higher. And then he runs faster. Runs directly into me. Full speed. Knees me in the leg. Doesn't apologize because he's fine. So clearly we're all fine. The kite goes down. We start over. Normal. My daughter's kite never goes off the ground. She would not run fast enough. She wanted the kite just to float up on its own. Respectfully, she would walk and hold the string and look up and go, "Isn't going up. What's going on?" Little lady, because it's physics. Beautiful, undefeated physics. And then the slime. Someone, and this will remain an open investigation, someone brought out the slime kit. The one that has been in the garage, the one I forgot existed. We made a slime in the backyard, which sounds manageable, until I realized slime has the ability to get on every surface, every hand, every piece of clothing, the table, the grass, my son's hair, yep, his hair, and one area of the fence that I still don't understand. My daughter made a purple slime and it was perfect and she was delighted. My son made it what's called the ultimate slime, which was all colors combined into a brownish gray situation that smelled strange and had the consistency of something I cannot describe on a family podcast. It was a perfect Sunday. And then, then Sunday evening, I'm in the kitchen, cleaning up. Everything's fine. Life is good. I hear the hair dryer. I don't think anything of it. Hair stuff happens, you know. I stay on my lane. And then my daughter walks into the kitchen and I look up and her curls are gone. My wife straightened her hair for the first time. Now, I want to be very clear. My daughter looked beautiful. She always looks beautiful. She was thrilled. She kept flipping her hair, looking at herself in every reflective surface she could find. She was living her best life. But I stood there. I looked at my wife and I said, "What did you do?" Not a question, a statement. The tone of a man who has seen something he cannot unseen. And my wife goes, "She wanted to try it. She loved it. Look how cute." And she was cute. She is cute. But those curls have been there since day one. Those curls are her. Those curls are the whole thing. You know how in movies there's always a moment where someone gets makeover and their friends are like, "You look amazing." But the audience is like, "But she was already perfect." That's me. I'm the audience right now. My daughter spun around saying, "Daddy, do you like it?" And I said, "You look beautiful, baby." Because what am I going to say? She's 4. She's happy. She's spinning. But internally, I'm not okay. I'm looking at those curls somewhere in the bathroom drain and I'm grieving. My wife says they'll get back after the next wash. She says it helps. It doesn't. It helps maybe like 30%, but the curls will return. And I'll be monitoring this situation closely. You know what? Forever. All right, carpool crew. That was the weekend. Digital calendar didn't survive. Mother's Day return complete. Task and reward system still in beta form. Home Depot jewelry box emotionally priceless. Birthday party attended with one very confident child. Kites partially airborne. Slimes everywhere. Curls temporarily on hiatus. And Dad holding it together. Mostly. Thanks to my wife. If your weekend came at you like this one came at me, you're not alone. We're just out here trying to survive the parent's life. Find me on Instagram at Carpool Dad Podcast and YouTube at Carpool Dad. Keep the carpool rolling and catch you guys next ride.
Thanks for riding with the Carpool Dad Podcast. Now park the car and find a snack before the kids do. See you next ride.